Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hey, I'm making this video because this is what happened. Heaven, I've known this little girl named Heaven for about 4 to 5 years now. And her daddy calls me, off and on, when he can, or when he wants to talk. And it just seems like every time that we try to talk, I don't know if it's because he lives in Maine and the signals bouncing off the towers don't keep us connected, but I think that he thinks that I'm hanging up on purpose, and I'm not. And he gave me some bad news that happened to Heaven, and in the middle of him telling me what was happening, we got disconnected. Yesterday there was a storm that blew in here in Texas. If you don't believe me, Heaven's dad, look it up online. There was a storm here yesterday. Power got knocked out in a lot of places, and I tried calling you back like 20 gajillion times. The first time you tried to call me, I was busy, and it took me a couple of days to call you back until yesterday. And I'm just explaining myself to you since you won't answer my phone calls no more. I don't know, I meet a lot of good people online. I meet a few locals here. Classic Ride Society. This guy from River Oaks, I call him Mr. Ed. And then there's people from far away. This guy named Dave. He calls me every now and then. And then there's Brian Stewart. He calls me all the time. And I don't answer the phone for him all the time. I call him back whenever I can. My point is I couldn't get no sleep last night at all because I was worried about Heaven. And then other times I'm on the channel. I'm trying to make videos. And I'm wondering, because I got a lot of good people that call me, and then I got a lot of people that call me and try to ventilate to me and tell me how they feel. We get disconnected and they get the wrong idea. And, I just tried to call Heaven's dad from another phone number. He hears me on the phone and then hangs up on me. Well, I'm finding myself in a circle, you know what I'm saying? I worry, I'm a nice guy. I'm not a bad guy. Voicemails pile up on my phone, and I don't do voicemails. I try to tell, people that if you want to get a hold of me, don't leave a voicemail, just text me. It's easy, I check my texts. They're easier than going through one thing at a time, listening to the recordings. This number from this, ... and then you get a little piece of information or the message they leave, and then you got to listen to that same recording over and over and over and over and over and over. Every time you check your messages, they want to, and from this phone number, boy, that's irritating as hell to me. So I don't check my voicemails because of that reason. It's easier for me to read it and get it done a lot quicker that way. And I just want to let you know, look, Heaven, I hope that if you ever see this video, man, I do care about you. In fact, I'm asking the rest of the people on this channel to pray for you and your dad to get reunited, because it's a tragic thing of what happened. And I'm sorry that we got disconnected, dude. That's all I can say. I just get... Now I'm really worried, about what somebody thinks about me. I'm thinking that he's thinking that I hung up on him on purpose or something. And then so that's in the back of my mind. And then at the same time, I got Brian Stewart over here calling me and telling me that that I set my son up for on the last video he did with me to get slammed, and called bad names, and that I ain't running my channel right, and that I let everybody down, and it ain't going nowhere, and this, that, and the other, and my content sucks, and this, that, and the other. And so and that's one time I did hang up on Brian Stewart, because I got tired of hearing that bullshit, how I need to run my channel and this, that, and the other. So I'm getting slammed by crap like that, and then when I finally do try to answer a phone call that I haven't heard from somebody in about a year, I haven't heard from Heaven's Dad, and then I finally hear from him, and then I try to call him back after we get disconnected. I knew it had something to do with the storm because the wind was blowing like crazy over here. Big Lou's tent blew away. I just put up a little canopy for him outside his house, and that darn thing took a trip. I couldn't get over there quick enough to turn it loose to where it wouldn't blow away, you know. I got mine taken down over at the shop, so it wouldn't blow away. Got a lot of crap going on, you know. Son's having to do work at home. He's having to do schoolwork at home. I got to help him out. I got to set up a shop over there. I got to set up a place. I got all these things going on at once, man. And I feel like I'm being pulled in a million different directions. And the one time that I really try to honestly, really try to listen to somebody, we get disconnected, and now I feel like a piece of shit, you know? It makes me feel bad. It makes me worry. It makes me worry. I can't even go to sleep at night because this little girl, something bad happened to her, and I'm so pissed off because her daddy won't finish the story and tell me. So I'm just wondering, maybe I don't need to give my phone, maybe I need to change my phone number. But if that's the case, then I miss out on Ratchet 951. I miss out on all the other people that call me. I miss out on a lot of other people that you know, there's times that me and Brian Stewart had good times together. He has a lot of good advice to give, and then there's times where he's just slamming me like crazy, and it just makes my head spin like crazy, and I don't know what to do about it, man. I really don't know what to do about it. I just, sometimes I want to just crawl up I haven't even got out of bed today because I'm tired and I'm worrying. Anyway, Heaven, I'm asking the rest of the people on this channel to pray for you, and I hope you get reunited with your dad. And it was a very bad thing that happened to you, and your daddy loves you very much, and I'm sorry that had to happen to you. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later, and God bless you, Heaven. I wish the best for you. Bye-bye.